Hello, Movie Mad fans, if there's any such thing. Welcome to the Movie Mad channel. It's been a while, it's been about a week since I filmed my last video, and I'm going to be honest with you. I would like to try and put out 2 videos a week, but sometimes it's just so busy during the week that I just don't get the chance. And I think that affects the channel and people, paying interest in the algorithm and things like that. But I will try and get 2 videos out this week. I'll try and do another one on Wednesday. I should be able to do that, and hopefully I'll have time to do that. I've just been doing a few things about my son. For his birthday, wanted a gecko, and he had a tank, and that was getting delivered. And not the tank, we sorted out the tank, and the gecko was getting delivered on Wednesday. So we done all that. I'm just generally busy with life, and it's been a, quite a tiring week, is what I would say. But there you go, these things happen. So, what have I been doing with myself? Some people might ask on the Movie Mad channel, does James actually watch films? Because a lot of my videos, you see me buying them, and I don't do a weekly watches thing. And the truth of the matter is, I do the weekly watches early. There we go. Sorry for interruption. So back to what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying there. I'm going to take a cup of tea, a sip, and try and remember. My memory's terrible. Oh, yes, I do remember what I was saying. I was saying, do I actually watch movies? Well, this week, to be honest with you, I haven't watched many. I think I've watched 2. And I watched The Karate Kid, because I think that's a really, really good film, and I like to watch it. And I put it on and watch that. And I watched another one. And mainly the reason I do that is because at night after work and I've done a lot of things, I'm just tired. And to watch a new movie, you have to concentrate, I suppose. But you get weeks like that. Just because you haven't watched loads of movies this week doesn't mean you won't watch loads next week or thing. And you know what? I don't like to put myself under pressure to watch lots of movies. I watch what I watch when I want to watch it, so to speak. Sometimes I like, I really should watch that film, but I like to just watch them relaxed. That's what your collection for. It's there anytime you want it. You go up, you choose which film you want to watch, and you do that. So I haven't watched that many this week, to be honest with you, just with a busy schedule. But that might change, and there might be weeks that I get lots of ones. The deepest depths of winter when it's very cold, I'll probably do that. So what have I been up to? I did go around the charity shops. I didn't find a thing. Well, I did find one thing, okay, and it's a movie that everybody's probably seen. It was in the Daisy. Daisy. It was in the shop for £1, and I've got it. I've got it on 4K. But what I did have was a nice red case on it. It was Deadpool. It was for £1. So I took Deadpool for Deadpool for £1 because I wanted the red case, and I'm like, I know I want a red case, and there's a reason I want a red case, but can I remember what it was? And then I remembered. So I took the red case of Deadpool and I put it on my Dusk Till Dawn copy because I think that looks great in a red case. Well, I know a lot of people didn't want to do the coloured cases, but I think it might just add something. Now I have also got Dusk Till Dawn 2 in here, and a little tray. I'd prefer a red matching tray, but I didn't have one, so that has to go with that. And I put Dusk Till Dawn 2 in the same case. And I think it just adds to the feel of the movie on there. So I got that. Now, I have done this on a few occasions other, and I've got a few ones in red cases. I just thought I'd show you the other ones I've got in red case. A film I really enjoy. Don't think a lot of people do, but I do. It's Christian Bale and Matthew McConaughey and Rain of Fire. Another one of my favourites, The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Another creepy movie. I know I'm not a big fan of horror movies, but I really do like this one, and it's Keith Sutherland in Mirrors. And another horror, Eden Lake, in a nice red case. So I've got a few, and if I do see red cases, I do pick them up because I do like to do it. The 40-Year-Old Virgin with a white bit, maybe it doesn't look as good as what I thought it would do, but there you go. So I did pick that up in the charity shop. And as I was saying the last time about my birthday 4Ks, I decided that I was going to save my birthday money, do something else with it, and use some of my voucher. And I'd done that, and I ordered, I don't want to say despite my better judgment, from CX online, because the £3 for each one really, really bugged me. And but these were all going to probably be cheaper or about the same off Amazon. So with that, so I thought, why not do that? And I've got them, so I'll show you what they are. I can't remember if I showed you this in the last one or not, but I did go into CX. They had a copy of Stephen King's Cat's Eye, and I got that in the Mega Charity Shop, Paul. I can't remember if I told you about this in the last video or not, but if I did, my apologies. But essentially, I was like, I've got that on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it yet. You get £6 trade-in for the Blu-ray, so why not upgrade, take a £6 voucher and upgrade to the 4K? And the 4K had something that the Blu-ray didn't, which is a very nice slipcover. So I thought, why not upgrade to 4K, £4, get a nice slipcover, and if you do watch the movie and you don't like it, I say you can always get rid of it, shall we say. So let's just tell you, this is a brand new restoration. I can see that it stars Drew Barrymore and James Wood. It does have Dolby Vision on it as well. And as always, I do like it when they include the Blu-ray. Let's have a wee look and see what we've got. I was going to say my glasses aren't handy, but they are. They're handy just to see that. But let's open it up and let's have a look. And as always, what you should do with CX is check the discs, but I didn't, so let's just make sure they are okay. There we go. Cat's Eye. Perfect, nothing wrong with that. 4K, and let's check out the Blu-ray. And actually, I haven't done that on these other CX deliveries either, so I better check it out. No, perfect. So that's absolutely fine. So that will go into the collection for now. And I say it may come out if depending on whether I like it or not. But you can always trade it back in, shall we say? So first one, I said to you guys about this. This was my favourite X-Men movie. And I've got it on 3D. I've got it, the Rogue cut, but I didn't have it on 4K yet, and I really wanted to remedy that. So I took it. It was £6 in CX, £3 delivery, £9. But I think on eBay and things like that, it was selling for 12, 14. So it was well worth getting it from CX. But the case did come a bit grubby, I think. Or it's had another sticker on it, but that can be sorted on there. And it is X-Men Days of Futures Past. I'm just going to check if this has got a Dolby Vision on it. It doesn't. I'm going to say, I didn't know that before I ordered it, but Dolby Vision's great. But if it's not got it, I'm sure this is going to be an excellent picture, and I really do enjoy watching this one over and over. So that's a great addition to the 4K collection. And it's just got the standard Blu-ray that's in the Blu-ray, so I've got 2 copies of that now, so I can get rid of one of those. X-Men Days of Futures Past 4K. I'm wondering if it has the Rogue cut on it. Let's see if I can get my glasses on and see. And because if it's got the Rogue cut on the 4K, that would be excellent. I don't think it will have. I think it's very unlikely. Let's see what it says. "4K movies and extras." It doesn't say if it's got the Rogue cut on here or not. Perhaps somebody can tell me in the comments if it has the Rogue cut. But I'm really happy to add that to the collection because that is one of my favourites. And I was like, it's going to end up going out of print and I'm going to end up not going to get. So I took that one. The next one I took was one I seen in HMV. And I was really, really hoping this would come with a slipcover, but it didn't. So, you know, the main thing is the movie. That is the main thing. But when I seen it in HMV and it had a really great slipcover on it, I was really hoping this would come with one. Same with a couple other ones, but, you know, they didn't. It's hit and miss with CX. You might get a slipcover, you might not. But this one, I didn't. And it is Point Break. On 4K. More than 45 minutes of special features. I need to put my glasses on to read the back of this. Let's have a look. Do you like the cover? Additional scenes. 121 minutes. I'm just trying to see if it's got Dolby Vision. It does have Dolby Vision. So that's great. But just a heist movie. I'm sure everybody's seen Point Break. Oh, it's got a wee bit of art cards and a poster on it as well. I didn't actually open this yet, so I didn't know on there. So that's pretty good. It's a heist movie with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves playing a cop trying to catch this notorious bank robber gang, and it goes from there. More than 45 minutes of special features, additional scenes. Yeah. And it's got a nice 4K disc and a Blu-ray. So happy to get that. We just, you know, that tiny taddy wee bit disappointment when you open it and it comes through and it's not got the slipcover, because I really would have liked that. But the main thing is you've got the movie, and it is a great movie, and that means I'll be able to retire my old Point Break Blu-ray from here. Point Break's probably been combined with something it has. It's been combined with Ghost, so I'll probably just leave that on the shelf because it's got Ghost in it as well. Or I might put it in a single case and then get rid of the Point Break. Let me see. But great movie. I should have thought about that because it does feel really heavy. The next one is a Kurt Russell thriller. I do like Kurt Russell as an actor. I told you the second DVD I ever watched was Soldier, Kurt Russell, and I really enjoyed that. Actually rented it. Nobody had a DVD player in my house. It came on my first computer I got for uni, and I watched it on that. And I also I bought one copy, like a season disc of Friends with 5 episodes on it, and that was like 30 quid. So you had to rent them with it back then. I didn't actually check the discs on Point Break, so I better do that. Looks fine. And remember, CEX, you've always got a 2-year warranty on them anyway, haven't you? So I've never actually put that to the test yet. So got that as well. Next, see, I picked up this one again. I'm not sure if this comes with a slipcover or not, but I didn't have one. And as I say, the Kurt Russell classic Breakdown, and it does have Dolby Audio and it does have Dolby Vision. It's got a bit dark in here all of a sudden. Must be the weather. set my computer on so you can make sure you can see it. A tense thriller. I really enjoy this one. If none of you have seen it before, Kurt Russell essentially breaks down, and his wife goes missing. Bit like Flight Plan, you know, but except not on a plane. So what have we got in this? Oh, this has got something inside. CX, what's that? It's just the invoice. Oh well. So we can leave that in there for now. We'll look at it later. And we have got the breakdown. This looks like the Blu-ray on the front, it is. And we have got the 4K. Let's just check the discs. Pretty minty fresh, they're alright. Yeah, everything perfect on those. So I got that as well. And I keep saying this, but just disappointed I didn't get the slipcovers, because I seen this. It's a really good movie. I had a great slipcover as well, and I didn't get it when it came in the mail. I paid 12. What did I pay for Breakdown? I think I paid 12 for Breakdown. No, 15 for Breakdown. I paid 15 for Point Break. Paid 6 for the X-Men Days of Futures Past. That's 36 plus obviously that's £9 in, so that's 45. And then I got myself another one, which was Cillian Murphy's, that's the right way to pronounce it, in Red Eye. And this is a thriller on a plane where there's a bad guy and he's trying to get people on the plane to do evil things, especially the woman sitting next to him. So I wonder what that one's got. It's actually gone so dark in here I can't see. Oh, stickers sticking to my ribbon. Right. Light coming on. Dolby Vision and Dolby Audio, it says, or is that Atmos? It's too blind to see. I only need glasses for reading. I've only needed them in the last year or so. Dolby Audio. So no Dolby Atmos, but Dolby Vision. Disc 1 is the high definition, just as the feature film. The Blu-ray has the feature film and the special features. Yep. Let's check this as well. Absolutely perfect on the 4K. You know what? As well, it sounds like I'm ungrateful. I'm adding all these great 4Ks to my collection, and it sounds like I'm really disappointed over a bit of cardboard. I just, you know, the Blu-ray and the 4K is the cake. It's just a little bit of sprinkles and a little bit of frosting, shall we say, that gets added on. Now, I was telling Larry and Roy what my selection were when I was going to get these from CX, and I had another one in my basket, and I had it there, and I was thinking, you can buy this new cheaper, okay, than actually adding it to your basket and paying the postage at CX. I thought, right, I'm just going to wait to get that one. Another time, because as you know, I'm a budget movie collector. People might not say that with all the 4Ks and stuff I've got, but I do try and do it on a budget, through vouchers, through trade-in, trying to spend as little on my hobby as I can. I don't mean that in a way that, you know, I don't want to spend money on it, but you've got to balance the budget of your household and your budget of your hobby. And obviously the budget of the household comes first. So, I don't know, is that being a miser? Maybe it is. But luckily, through this channel, I've met some really nice people, and they clearly like what I've been doing on the movie channel, and occasionally they do send me things. And the one that I had in my basket, Larry was working away on Friday, door went, opened it up, and Larry has sent it to me, and it is the 4K of Event Horizon. I had the Blu-ray, but I'd imagine that this is going to look really, really good in 4K. So I had that in my basket, and I was going to take it. So I did, and it does have. I haven't opened it yet. Only arrived yesterday. It has got Dolby Vision and Dolby Audio. So really, thank you very much for sending me that, Larry. I really do appreciate it. As you know, I didn't expect anybody to send me anything, but Larry has been incredibly generous over the years to me, and I really do appreciate it. And you know, when you're working on a Friday, you've worked all week. It does bring a smile to your face when something like that comes through the door, and you're like, I've always wanted that in my collection, and now I've got it. It does give you a sense of, you know, achievement to making it through the week, shall we say? Because sometimes it's not always easy to make it through the week at work, you know. So that is going to take, you know, and the double bonus of that is that I actually had a look at the Blu-ray for Event Horizon, trades them for £6. I could have passed it on, and I do pass them on sometimes, but I had another one to go down to CEX with, and it was the Cat's Eye. So I thought I'll trade those two in. I'll get myself another voucher, and that means maybe next Friday or next Wednesday I'll go onto the CEX website and I'll see one that I want to buy, and I might purchase it to give yourself that Friday feeling. But when I was in the charity shop, I found this £4 DVD set. Like, it's like Corleone TV series. It was £4. It traded for £7, so I ended up getting a £19 voucher, I think. So I've got a £19 one. So maybe I'll go on my wish list, and maybe I will go and buy one there. Also sold another few on Vinted, but I'm putting that money aside because I want to think that future James will appreciate it. And I'm trying to put some money into savings, and if I put that money into savings, then maybe in a few years' time, when I'm on this channel, future James will really appreciate that I've put that money into savings so I can get some more 4Ks. Or maybe in 10 years' time, physical media will be no more, and they won't appreciate it. Or I might not be here. I hope so. You never know what happens in 10 years. I was thinking on that aspect of uploading a video to my channel, talking to myself in 10 years' time. And Mr. Beast does it, and he basically puts it on. So even if I was to, like, pass away, there would still be a video talking to my future self. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the movies. So I'm going to drink my tea. I'm going to... Oh, no! I didn't notice my Daisy Future Past has a wee crack in the case too, look. Oh well. A wee 4K case can always be replaced. You just buy a cheap one and replace it out, don't you? Maybe my frugality of buying it at CEX didn't work out, but hopefully future James will appreciate it. So if you've got any comments on anything I've been doing, budget movie collecting, my collection in general, anything you want to talk about in the comments, I really would appreciate it, because probably the algorithm is, because I'm only making one video a week, is not putting it out to everybody, and I'll end up being hidden and lost in obscurity. Maybe that's where I should be. Alright, well thanks guys for watching, I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. And that's bye from Cookie, he says. Thanks guys. Oh, it's a coincidence I do have my red shirt on with the red cases, isn't it?